Brothers and sisters in Islam, one of the most amazing things about the Muslims is that the great scholars of Islam were not only Arabs. In fact, many non-Arabs were the greatest scholars in Islamic history. You have a man, for example, from the Tabi'een. The most knowledgeable of the people of Mecca from the Tabi'een is a black Nubi freed slave. A Nubi from Sudan. We have them many here in Kibera. This Nubi man, black, he was very ugly. He had a lot of defects on his body. The scholars, they say, Kana aswad, a'war, a'raj, ashal, aftas, thumma umi. He had many defects on his eyes, on his leg. Even his head used to touch his shoulders, so much so that it doesn't look like he has a neck. One day he makes tawaf and he says, oh Allah, release my neck from the hellfire. A woman who saw him starts mocking him. Woe upon you. What neck are you talking about? What neck are you telling Allah to release from the hellfire? You don't have a neck to speak of. This person who was being mocked was the most knowledgeable of the people of Mecca amongst the Tabi'een. And he was also the most knowledgeable person on earth with regards to the rulings of Hajj. ʿAṭā ibn Rabāḥ, a black freed slave from the Nubi tribe. One day, the Khalifa of the Muslims, Abdul Malik ibn Marwan, he comes to Hajj. And he sits on his throne. And next to him are the nobles, the Sharif, the Shurafa. And this man, ʿAṭā ibn Rabāḥ, he comes to the gathering. Abdul Malik ibn Marwan, he sees ʿAṭā. That's ʿAṭā. He descends from his throne and he goes, he greets him. He welcomes ʿAṭā and he tells him, Ya Aba Muhammad, tafaddal, sit on my throne. Brothers and sisters in Islam, this throne of Abdul Malik ibn Marwan, do you know what throne that is? That is the throne of the most powerful man on earth, the superpower of the time, the Islamic Empire. He sits, this black freed slave, on the throne. Then what does he do? He descends from the throne and sits on the floor and asks him, Ma hajatuka ya Aba Muhammad. This black, ugly man, he was elevated because of knowledge until he sat on the throne of the Khalifa.